What's up, everybody? This is Nick back here with Project Central. Today it's a beautiful morning. Birds are chirping. Temperatures are perfect. Not a cloud in the sky. And we're building a welding table. In my pursuit of the most capable two-car garage ever, I am in need of a welding table. So on one of the last videos, I made a nice welding cart. That's for like working in the driveway and like around the garage, and it holds all the welding tools and stuff. And it's a light fabrication table. I need a heavy fabrication table, like I really clamp stuff down to bigger projects, axles, bumpers, you know, maybe bigger repairs on bigger panels, maybe some bigger tools in the future. So I got some pieces cut up last night for the legs. So I'm gonna get the cart set up and some legs welded out first, and then I'll show you the rest of the design. And let me know down in the comments what you think a perfect welding table should be. Anyways, let's get to the build. These legs aren't going to be very complicated, right? So they are 29 inches tall, 14 inches wide, and then with a 3-inch flange, they're going to be about 20 inches total. So not too complicated. But we are going to use this fixture table. We use this fixture table in a square. So alright, get the welding shirt on. Alright, since we are critically low on welding gas, we're gonna stick weld all this and then we'll grind it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I'm gonna get this tacked up, and then I'll do some final squaring, and then move on to the next one. Alright, that's all tacked up. I got 32.5 that way. 32.5 that way. Dang, that's pretty square. Burn this bad girl in. I got the first one welded out. All the welds on the ends I ground down, and on the outsides I ground those down just because when we paint it, it'll just look a little better. So let's work on the next one. Also, if you haven't seen this build, I did this build a while back. I'll post a link down in the description, or maybe it'll be at the end of this video if you want to see how I made this ultimate welding cart. Alright, I got the legs done, so let's go back to the metal rack and see what we can find for rails, I guess, for the top, that maybe tie these together. Let's go check that out. Alright, so I think this is what we're going to use. These are 3 inches by 4 inches, and they are thick. I think they're either 3/8. I think they're 3/8. Yeah, that's 3/8 thick, so that'll be really good. These will lay flat, these will stick up, and our slats will go to the top of that. And these, and this piece is 10 feet long, which is going to be perfect for what we need, because we're making a 5-foot tabletop. So we'll cut this in half, and so let's go back to the front of the garage and we'll do that. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to get this chopped in half, and then we'll start assembling. Alright, well, I got the pieces cut down, paint ground off of where we're most likely going to be welding on, and unfortunately, we're going to be putting the ultimate welding cart away and working back on the ground. So this is going to be fun. It'll be so great. On these, we're going to come in 10 inches, right? That's where our legs are going to start. So make some marks at 10 inches. Alright, got that out of the way. Let's get some clamps out. And a half. 61 3/8. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Just remember, out here working, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate. Oh, goodness, that's freaking heavy. All right, so what we're doing now is we're adding some receiver tubes to the bottom side of the welding table. And what this is going to allow us to do is it's going to really allow us a lot of customization later on. Maybe I want to put a vise off one of these receiver tubes. Maybe I want to build another little, work surface. I've seen the benchtop English wheels. That would be an option. Grinder, or bench grinder, sander. Sky's the limit. So we're gonna weld these in. These are just tubes I got from Harbor Freight, and I'm gonna set this 3 inches. Give it all 3 inches off of the face of this piece of angle here, right there, perfect. We're gonna get this burned in right quick. Why is everything so heavy? Oh, goodness. All right, I got my base pretty much burned together. Hit it with a flap wheel. I am gonna hit it with some paint, and then I've got a piece I'm gonna put in here. Piece of something to put in here so that grinding dust and stuff I cut off just doesn't fall down. So we're gonna cut a piece for here. I think I've got some corrugated somewhere. We're gonna probably have to clean it up. Get one of the kids to do that, and then hit it with some paint, maybe, and then start working on our slats for the top. I'm really excited about those. So let's see what happens. Oh, it's so bright out here in the sunlight. All right, got the welding table painted. Micah is doing a good job out there scrubbing the panels we're going to be using for the next part. All right, so I've got a piece of this just old corrugated. I'm going to put in here that is really just to help stop some trash from falling down through. So it just really only needs a couple tacks. So let's knock that out. All right, so that's the base finished. I'm gonna eat some lunch. It is Memorial Day today, so we are gonna go swim for a little bit. All right, back from working on my sunburn at the pool and jumping back onto the fab table. And what we're gonna use for the top is this 2" by 8" by quarter wall rectangle tube I picked up a while back. It's good to have friends with leftovers, good nice drops. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these down to, I think we're gonna do 31 inches. A couple of my pieces are 62 inches, so I'm gonna work on cutting those in half. We'll figure out exact measurements along the way. So I guess let's get this stuff chopped up. Unfortunately, it is my chop saw only has a 7" cutting width, so these won't fit in that. So it looks like we're going to be doing everything with the death wheel. So let's get some of these chopped up. Alright, so got all the slats cleaned up. I think they look awesome. They're 30.5 inches long, 8 inches wide, 2 inches deep. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a bunch of holes in the top. Same as the modular welding tabletop we used for the welding cart. And then, because one of the main goals for this is to be able to use clamps I've already got. I've already got C clamps. I've already got these F clamps. These are so cheap. I want to be able to, use those in here along with fixture table accessories here. So I'm probably going to do, I might just do one hole every 4 inches down the middle. All right, so that's the plan. Just made it up. One hole every 4 inches down the middle to cut off. All right, you can see the inside of the tube, each one has this weld, this seam. We're gonna put all the seams down, and then so we'll just drill one hole down the middle, one hole in the middle every 4 inches, and nice and easy. But we're gonna put the seam side down towards the table, so should be good. Alright, so when you're drilling through heavier stock like this 3/16, 2x8 tubing, you gotta start with a small drill bit, and you saw me center punch everything. So I've got everything center punched, so I'm gonna start with like a 1/4 inch bit and just punch through everything to get my holes where they need to be, and then we'll start working our way up all the way to 5/8. We'll go quarter. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll do a couple steps. Oh. All right, we got all the pilot holes. It's heavy. Got all the pilot holes drilled with, what size is this? 7/32, I think. Yeah. Got all the pilot holes drilled with 7/32. Now, We're gonna step it up a size or two, maybe. Let's see what is this one. This is a. We're gonna use this 3/8, I think it is. Hopefully it's sharp enough. Is like butter. Oh, first one down. Million to go. All right, that's all the 3/8. Now let's bump it up. I think we can go all the way to half. Probably. Let's do that. All right, I can't find my half, so we're going to use this 31/64, which is basically half. Woo! Starting to take shape. All right, let me knock the rest of these out. All right, the 1/2-inch equivalent did awesome. Amazing what happens when you have nice, new, sharp drill bits in the drill press. They do really good. Shocker. Ha! Yeah. Here goes nothing. That works so far. Oh, please work. Please be sharp. Money! Woo! That's good. That's good to see. That is glorious. It's a snug 5/8. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take these two on the ends. We're going to take these two on the ends, we're going to get them where they go, square, same distance off of here, square to each other, and then we're going to burn those in. And then we'll put all these other ones in. Oh, my back's gonna hurt tomorrow. I think I mentioned this earlier, but one of the big goals of this table is to be able to use the clamps I've already got. So I've already got a bunch of C clamps, I've already got a bunch of F clamps. I don't want to have to go buy or make a ton of specialty clamps. That kind of defeats the purpose of making your own tools and workstations and stuff. So yeah, we're going to get these situated and burn them in. Got everything. We've got these two square. Overall it's 66 inches wide, which is in the realm of what I was shooting for. So yeah, it's pretty good. Put the welding shirt on so welds don't get me, splatter doesn't get me. And I'm gonna burn some of this together. I am running out of daylight, so I gotta do this quick because I told my wife, told Mrs. Project Central that this would be a one-day build. But we did go swimming and stuff, so it's not that bad. trying to do some equal spacing between some things, which you can do. Push everything to one side, or get the distance. Which this one looks like, I'm gonna call it 9 3/4 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so you can do 9.75, so 9 3/4 divided by 6, give you an inch, and that 625 is 5/8, inch and 5/8. So we can do about 1.5 inches between each one. It'd be easy. Easiest way to do that would be to get a 2x4 and use that as a spacer, which I may do. I don't know. I think I've got a piece of 1.5 inch square tube. Use this as a spacer. So 1.5 inch angle. We'll space that between each one. All right, I got the table done. As done as it's going to get for now. We've got to build some accessories for it, but check it out. Top turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm really happy because I use regular F clamps, the $3 clamps from Harbor Freight. It'll be awesome. My oldest son's going to help me move this. Hopefully we can move it, and I'll show you that when we get done. All right, we're back at it the next day. Day 2 of the 1-day build, as most go. Got the table kind of scooched in right here. Can't see it, it's just off camera. But before we scooch the table into its final spot, we're gonna put some sheet metal on the wall. Mikey did a good job washing it, and so it was pretty muddy because it's been sitting in the backyard a long time. So we're gonna get that in place, get that mounted, and then we're gonna push the table into its hopefully final-ish resting place, at least for a while, and then see what happens. Why is everything so heavy? We've got our filing cabinets here. We did those in another video, right? Talked about some free storage options. We are 24 inches off of them. So, let's go get the welding cart and slide it in place and see what that looks like. Boom. I don't know. Maybe that'll go there, maybe not. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Alright, so there we have it, the new Project Central fab table. It's where it's going to live. We've got to do a little bit of shimming because the concrete's not quite level here. Obviously, I didn't build anything that's wobbly. Never happens. So we're gonna shim it. Maybe might even bolt it to the floor. I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do. I'll figure that out, or I'll leave it alone and move on to something else like I normally do. But I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for making it to the end. This was a super fun project. I've been thinking about this for a while. I got everything here was material that I picked up off of job sites, with permission, of course. The only thing I purchased were the 2 receiver tubes and obviously consumables. But I'm super excited. The thing I'm most excited about is being able to use the clamps I already own for like fixturing, not having to go buy a bunch of specialty clamps. So, let me know down in the comments what you think about this table. Is this something that you might build in your shop or your home garage? I am absolutely a filthy casual when it comes to welding, but hopefully I'm going to tell myself that this is going to help me out become a better welder. We'll see what actually happens. But yeah, I think that's it. We'll do some glamour shots here at the end. So glamour shots, and thanks for watching. If there's any tools you need, I'll post some links down in the Amazon affiliates section of the description. But do what you always do, everybody. Go out there, take care of one another, and I will see you next time. Alright, so what we're working on now is adding some receiver tubes to the bottom side of this welding bench. And what this is going to allow us to do is really going to allow us to... Oh, hey, baby. It's going to allow us interruptions. Hey. What's up? Hey, can you smile? Hey, look, there's a camera. That's just like our phones. That's a camera. Hi. Yeah, well, sort of. You kind of got it. Alright, there's Mama. Hey, Mama. Don't worry, I'll put all this in too.